Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Zcast. I'm your host, Burnerator, and here we have Orange, also
Hi.
known as Darkness. He is the creator and well, not creator, but he is
Commissioner.
the commissioner of Naruto League, and he will be joining us as a
There we
special
go.
guest.
Did you call
And
him Orange?
Orange, yeah,
Yes.
Oh,
that's his handle now.
it's it sounds like you're saying orange is in the color.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah,
Orange.
Oh,
basically.
that's how it's pronounced. Okay.
Also, you hear Durangel and Kaio. They're here as usual.
Hello.
Woo.
Hmm.
So let's get this started. Let's start going
Get right
through.
into this.
Yes, let's get right into this, shall we? um, we actually just finished up the season, and it was an interesting season.
Yes.
Very very close all around until the very last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fantastic. But match one, Muscle versus Earth Defenders, and this was on Ruin City Destroyed or
Yes.
Ruin
Yes.
City whatever.
Yes.
City ruins, whatever.
Whatever.
Oh my god, this match.
Friggin'
This
What'd you do
match-
to Yamcha? Holy crap!
yeah.
We put him on Trunks AI.
Yeah.
Keep doing that.
Keep that.
And
Yeah.
and then he did things again.
Yeah.
He
As it
did a lot of
destroyed
things. He
Muscle.
almost killed.
Yeah.
He almost did a Scar V2.
He honestly has been fairly solid for the past few seasons, but this season he had a kind of shaky middle.
Start.
Well, more like
Well,
around
his first
week
two
5.
weeks were really good, and
Yeah.
the preseason. Yeah.
But
Um,
he went up against a couple of characters that just straight up dominated him, which is
Yeah.
I can see why you wanted to switch up to a more spammy.
Well,
But
it's not only that. It's the problem we discussed where basically all of our team was melee at one point
mhm,
when we had 19 in. It
yeah.
was all melee. We needed to switch things up because we were running our Pataros thin. We had to scramble and make sure that everybody had, their Pataras that would work for them, and then we just didn't have enough. And you and I talked about this, Burn,
Oh yeah.
that we need more, at least something other than melee. We need
Yeah,
more
you need
V2
some
usage.
kind
And-
of like tank B2 whatever. Just not all in the
Yeah,
same
and in
melee
tests-
pool.
Right, and in tests, Yamcha on Yajirobe AI was a fantastic spammer.
Mhm.
He was great. He would use, on average, I think it was like 7 Wolf Fang fists.
Crap.
Yeah, and he uses Kamehameha once or twice, and he actually uses Ultimate, which he did in this match.
Yes, he did.
actually,
Love his
um,
ultimate.
which was great.
Mhm.
So yeah, that Ultimate's really funny. But yeah, and it just he was spamming a little bit, but it wasn't quite working out.
Well,
And Burns
also
said,
also at the same time you were starting to move towards, oh crap, now we have a lot more spammers, because then you went,
yes,
okay, Tien's now a spammer and Chaozu's now
fantastic,
a spammer.
man.
And I mean, now you're having the opposite reaction of, oh hey, we have like no melee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm surprised how well Chaozu works as a spammer.
Yeah.
To be
And-
honest.
And last week, Goku was looking really good for you guys against my team.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on a
and
tank
we didn't
build.
even get to see him. 'Cause
No.
Yeah.
It was relaxing.
he was benched anyway. But
Yeah.
It's a shame that this Earth Defenders that we saw week 15 isn't what we saw at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I think it just took some working up to.
Oh,
Yeah.
trust me, there's no other team that understands that better than mine.
exactly.
Yeah, there was a bit of growing pains
Yeah.
So,
this season.
And I'm
Yeah.
just surprised that this happened to Muscle.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
All teams.
Muscle's usually really a decent team.
They were trying something really interesting. They were trying
Yeah.
a super heavy melee build for Broly.
Yep.
And
and
Halo Nappa.
yeah,
Yeah.
Halo Nappa, which Halo totally works, guys, totally.
Yeah.
Hey,
Nappa's
Miss
amazing.
Nappa, so
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a great match just to watch, just to see Yamcha just.
It was
It's too bad too bad he didn't do that earlier this season, but yeah, it's.
yeah. It
It's always
was a
next
very
season.
entertaining way to start off
Yes.
our week.
Yeah.
Maybe not for Muscle. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Muscle.
nothing that matters to them. They
Well,
stay
They're
just about
already
no matter what.
in.
they
Yeah.
they were at the top of South Kai no matter what. So
No matter what, yeah.
Exactly.
This was
Yeah.
one they could afford to lose.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hence, I'm sure, hence Halo Nappa for the heck of it.
I think if he had Guardmaster, he would have done better.
Yeah, for
Of
sure.
course. Is that now starting to become a meme? Really?
I hope so.
That's our next one.
But
Oh,
anyway,
jeez.
So
We'll
Yeah,
talk
make a
about
match.
memes soon.
yay!
Yeah.
Yay.
So that brings us to our next one, which would be Derp versus Vals.
Oh, this
Yeah.
match.
This was a good
Oh.
match.
Yeah.
Like the first match was good, but this one was like it felt like a back and forth struggle
It
the whole
was.
time.
tags.
I think-
Tags were perfect on my side.
well, yeah,
Yes.
that's what I was about to say. Was I think this match had the best use of tags because Supreme Kai tagged out early to
And
let
Salsa
Salsa
just-
in
Solid just slaughtered Trunks.
because he had Draconic Aura on him.
Yeah.
Thankfully,
Yeah.
against
Yeah,
Power
Draconic
Bottom.
Aura
Which
and
was
Power
a very
Body,
good move.
which is
And I'm so,
oh jeez.
and I'm surprised how well Salsa did against Aurelia, who just punches through Power Body.
Yeah, when
He still did well.
when Aurelia came out, I was like, oh no.
Me too.
Oh,
I was
no.
like, oh, I was like, crap.
Oh
this is
no!
bad. And then, he's actually like, he's actually beating up Aurelia. Wait, what? Salsa, what are you doing?
Yeah, and it didn't feel like Vals were slouching. It really didn't.
Yeah.
Sure, there were some moments where
yeah.
there were lulls in the fight, but like for the most part, it was back and forth. Especially when Fasha came in.
Yeah.
Um,
I had to point out, Kui went toe to toe with Fasha.
Yeah.
Yes, that was amazing.
That was
Cooey.
surprising.
How
It's like, okay,
how did Supreme Kai do?
good. It's
He
kinda
did
there.
a lot of good melee.
And tagged a couple
um,
times.
Yes, and his tag game was on point.
Yeah.
Did he even transform?
No,
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 he did
not.
Mm.
Even
Yeah.
though I feel like he had the least time on the field overall, I think
Yep.
he was very instrumental.
He used
in
it
winning
well.
this
Well,
match.
yeah, he tagged. That's
Twice.
really that's a huge thing because that
Instead
is
he
the
tagged super early.
well,
Yes,
that was the thing.
Yeah.
Tagging early
yeah.
Yeah.
because I think if he hadn't, that would have the tone of the match would have been really
Yeah.
different.
And then
Mhm.
Devilman finished off Aurelia, so
Yeah.
which
Yeah, I
Derp though,
loved that when Devilman came out. We're like, oh man, we all know Devilmite Beam is gonna do super
Nope.
damage against her.
he's just like, nope. does everything else he can.
Yeah,
like- Man.
he
The thing is, I think 18 was not as good as she could have been.
It wasn't horrible, but yeah.
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 It's like she used a sadistic on Devilman,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
and that's what I was gonna say. Like, Devilman, surprisingly, I feel like he didn't do as much as the other members.
Yeah.
Usually, he's the one putting in
Well, I think
a lot of the work.
one of the issues with him is I think the water put him a little behind. I mean, he
Yeah.
still charged
Yeah.
quickly, but between the water and I think one of his B1s also gives him a negative to his
Well, and
charge.
Yeah, and that's one of the
Yes.
things with the
False Courage.
Dragon Ball
Yes.
characters as well.
What? False
Um,
Courage doesn't give a negative to charge.
Oh, what does he have for his False Courage and
Oh no, then he doesn't have one because the other one's a stun. So never
yeah,
mind.
so
Yeah.
no, it's
I thought I could have sworn he had negative at one point, but
no.
Yeah, because I know I'm
False
sorry
Courage
for
is
interrupting
melee,
you,
yeah.
Darky, but
That's
I
okay.
know for a fact that False Courage has two different ones.
Yep.
There's one that is one Blastock that gives a negative to attack, and the other one is
Yep.
two Blastocks and gives no negative. That's it.
Yep.
There's no other
Right.
versions.
Yeah. Yeah. All I was saying is that with those Dragon Ball characters, they don't technically fly. They're always kind of slowly falling. So I
Mhm.
feel like with them in water, maybe it's a little bit.
Yep. Which is
Yeah.
funny because Devilman has wings. You think he'd be able to fly?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Well,
would.
I mean,
That's so
I
weird.
guess it's just a costume after all.
just because he cosplays doesn't mean he
but the wings move.
It's always Halloween for him.
yes. But yeah, Kui did really good. Salsa, Supreme Kai, Doberman did okay. It just
On-
everyone else did better.
Honestly, Derp was fairly solid. Despite the last few weeks, it seemed like a lot of your
Yeah.
wins were just relying on Goku.
Goku, yep.
Not this one.
Yeah, not
Nope.
this
And
one
this
because he wasn't
time,
in, but
yeah.
Oops. Sorry.
I'm trying to say that it was very impressive. Also,
Thank you.
god damn it, Kaio, silence your freaking phone.
Yeah, sorry. I thought it was.
And I have to
I
silence my
see.
cat because he wants out of my room.
Oh, I didn't hear a cat.
He's
Congratulations.
scratching the door.
All right.
Hold on. You guys
Anyways, Derp definitely won that.
Yeah.
It was a back and forth fight, but it was fairly well done.
Yeah.
On to match 3.
Yes.
We had Majins versus Saiyans, and now Kaio, please lead us off.
I gotta say, I was actually really scared at the beginning of this match. I mean, friggin' Majub had to go up against Raditz with goddamn power body.
Yeah.
But it's almost like he knew, because he was doing a lot more smash attacks than he usually does,
Mhm.
which, thank God for that. And then Spopovich just,
Both of it.
he was doing nothing at first.
Yeah.
But
That's what I think he was surprisingly well because at first I thought he was gonna bomb.
yeah, no, he was definitely bombing against Bardock. But then, thank God I had Eternal Life on him, because he would have died way earlier if he didn't have Eternal Life on
And-
him.
So
Yeah.
so
Just-
wait. What you're saying is that Spovich got drunk at the bar, dog? Alright, I'm sorry.
You're fired, Burn.
Jesus
I'll go.
Christ, Burn.
Okay,
It's
bye.
usually me making the terrible puns.
But yeah, Spopovich came back, killed Bardock, did half of like a bar and a half to King, and then
You-
Deborah
Yeah.
Holy crap,
Deborah.
Deborah.
fucking shows up and just Master Blast was used so perfectly.
It really has been for the past couple weeks. Like he has been such a threat just with that.
Just,
Like,
Yeah.
Of course, his B2 game has been on point too, but
yeah, but his charged rush blasts do like over 2,000 damage just for a single charged rush blast.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
And then
And
Majin Vegeta, I mean Scouter Vegeta scared me too because he was
he was on fire for a while.
yeah, he must have gotten off at least 3 or 4 Garlic cannons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Majin Vegeta just came in like, whatever, I got this. Took like
Yeah.
500 something damage. And oh my
Yeah,
god, he
it
had
just-
I hate to gloat, but he had the best ending to that fight with the throw into the Big Bang.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, that was really good.
I was hoping he would explode and end it that way.
I will say about Spopovich that I feel like his use of his B1 was very good.
Yeah.
His minions latent energy.
For once. yeah.
There were a few times where he would charge afterwards, but for the most part, he was very on top of using it effectively.
Yep.
Well,
so-
I will say the one time he used it and charged, he was only 1 bar away from full power.
Yeah,
So he
And that
used that and got
allowed
right
him-
into max. So that was fine.
yeah, that was fine. But yeah, and Saiyans, I mean, I feel like they put up a decent fight.
It
for
was
the
just-
most part.
We
King
didn't see
Vegeta.
any apes this week either.
Yeah,
No, we didn't.
I think King Vegeta was their biggest.
Let down.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
don't think he did 10,000 damage.
No, he was
Mm,
really weak. Oof.
If he had put up a usual fight like he does on a regular basis, I think it would have been very different.
Yeah.
Would have been a lot closer. But
yeah, for sure.
I just Spopovich and Deborah had his number.
Yep.
Yeah. And all right, so I guess that's that match. We can move on to Booz versus Namek. This was another really good match, actually.
Yeah.
This one had me guessing the entire time.
I gotta say, I did not think Namek would be able to pull this out. But
No,
God
but
damn.
wow.
Yeah, it was a really,
Impressive
really
showing.
close match.
Master Strike though on friggin' PyCon. Why?
Oh,
Why?
uh,
He used it.
yeah. He did.
Yeah, but he used his B2s.
Yeah. They were still strong
Yeah.
even with Master, but yeah.
it is good to see Pycon show up though, regardless, because I
And-
feel like we haven't seen him in a very long time. do
No,
anything.
he's either in too late to help or he's not in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But this
Oh,
this
man,
time I
no.
feel like everybody on both teams pitched in
Yeah.
even.
I have to say though, best moment of this match was late Piccolo trying to do a Hellzone
Oh
grenade,
God,
Yes.
getting smacked with the Gallic gun,
Yes.
that was
Vegeta
the
tagging,
most...
and then the Super Kamehameha.
Yes.
It was I laughed so hard
Yes.
after he immediately tagged. It was like,
Yeah.
well, I'm out of here.
And
Oh,
then
that was-
Kid Buu threw out what, 2 planet bursts? Missed with 1 or
I
both?
think
Yes,
so.
I think he did actually connect with one.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I feel like I don't really remember what all Tambourine did.
Stuff. He was there.
He was trying. He just I don't think
Yeah, he had troubles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I mean, PyCon was huge.
Yeah.
yeah,
I
he
thought.
was huge for Namek this time, which is great to see.
Yep.
I
Maybe
wonder.
we'll see more of them.
Yeah, I wonder
Maybe.
if he's gonna. I wonder who's gonna try to pick him up as a free agent next season,
Who knows?
or even if he'll be a viable one. Because
I don't know if he will be as sought after as he was this season.
He wasn't as impressive as I'm sure the Vegeta as well. I'm probably and Goku will. Yeah.
well, and there's so little data on him from
Yes.
this
Tanks
season.
Boo.
Yeah.
There's more data than General Blue. You never know. General Blue could be the
And
hidden
Chi-Chi.
gem in the
Oh
rough.
my God.
Yeah.
General
But-
Blue being like the best fighter in the league would be hilarious.
Yes.
But
He
yeah,
does have decent moves, but yeah.
just damage is
Yeah.
fuck all.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yes, congrats to Namek on
Yes.
Yes,
You're
that was a
very-
great match.
very great match and your much needed win.
Yeah, that was really good.
Should we
So,
move on to
move on?
match 5?
Yeah.
Kid Trunks
so
versus
this
Gohans?
is-
Yeah,
Yes.
pretty much.
This is
Well, Cell
Yeah.
Jr. was first, so he did some work.
GT was first. He was GT followed by Kid
What?
Trunks.
No,
no, it
there's
was
no way
definitely
GT
Cell
Goku
Jr.
was first.
I have loaded up the video right now. It's definitely Cell Jr.
Is that
Yeah.
okay. So it was
Yeah,
Cell
they-
and the Kid?
Yeah, Cell
Yes,
Jr.
Cell versus
and
Kid Gohan.
Okay,
Mhm.
yeah.
And then Kid Trunks versus just the rest.
Everyone. Yeah.
Yeah, essentially.
Kid
And
Trunks
as
killed the
always-
rest of the team. Kid Trunks killed everyone on that team.
Yeah. Although
Essentially,
friggin'
yes.
what's it called? Poor future Gohan. If anyone doesn't know, the Gohans did not get their builds in.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
what we had to do was we had to randomize their order. Randomize who we knew who had to be benched because it was the last week. And we copy and pasted the last builds that they had been given to each character. What this meant was that future
Double
Gohan,
Eternal Life, baby.
yeah, he only had Eternal Life because there were 3 KSAs on the team and 2 attack plus 2s, defense minus 1s,
Yep.
and we randomly took them off like we did, rolled a die, flipped a coin, and yeah, they both came off of future Gohan.
Yeah. Poor future.
So I was
He did.
kind of hoping.
He did better than he expected him to at that point.
Yes,
With no
Yeah.
build.
but I mean, the other thing is this is even without having builds, this was the Gohan's weakest team
Yes.
because they had no Team Gohan, they had no Bojack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I'm definitely not surprised they lost, but the
that
fact
bad.
that they got bounced by just Kid
Yeah.
Trunks mostly.
I
Like I
would have
said,
expected them to put up a little bit of a better
Yeah.
fight.
All right,
Exactly.
Since you're watching, how much health did Kid Trunks have left in the match?
Well, he tagged. I thought he tagged or died because GT came in.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
GT
he didn't
finished it.
actually.
That's right. Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure Goten didn't even touch the field.
No.
No, he didn't, which is hilarious.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't remember if Kid Trunks died or tagged, but
remember.
I know GT came in.
Oh well.
But yeah, it's like we don't see that kind of beating very often, especially this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for the first match.
Yeah.
Of this
Yeah.
week.
Yeah. It's been that week.
Yeah. Well, Yeah, I mean, I guess that's all there is to say about
Yeah,
that
good
one.
good job, Kid Trunks.
Yes.
And
for
the
sure.
rest of you guys too, I guess.
Next on
Yeah.
to Dragon Ball Warriors versus the Blades.
Oof.
Well, I can't
Poor Blades.
exactly say that I didn't expect this, but
No.
Yeah.
I was hoping Blades could do it. They did. They did all right. You know,
Yep.
I won't. I won't bash them. They have Buzz, who's been putting in a lot of work.
Yep.
Yeah, oh,
New
God, yeah.
supporter. So I'm glad that they are actually getting some results.
Yep.
I was hoping that they would beat DBW though.
Yeah, it's a hard team to beat, especially
It
this season.
really is. They have been a threat this
Yeah.
season for sure. And you gotta face them next week, Kyle, right?
No, next week I have
No.
to face Val's.
Vals. Who has
It's
to
still a
face
hard fight.
DBW?
No one right now.
DBW has the bye week
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
because
Sorry.
they topped the thing.
Yes, for sure. I don't know where that came from.
So one thing to note about the Blades builds is
Yeah.
Cyborg Tau had 2 Siriuses. Those don't stack.
That was a thing. I think that might have been a mistake.
Yeah,
To be honest.
yeah, probably, but just for future reference, guys, those two don't. The same Pataras like Sirius, Fighting Spirit, etc. don't stack with each other.
Yeah, why so serious, guys?
Can I come back into the conversation really quick too?
No.
No.
Yes.
God damn it. Okay.
Yeah, no, what's up?
I'll speaking of non-stacking Pataras, I just want to rewind really quickly onto the muscle build. Do you remember what they stacked?
Oh,
Because
Master
it was
Strike.
pretty interesting.
UFA?
Yeah.
UFA?
Master Throw.
Master Strike, Master Throw.
Yeah, those.
Now-
No.
Those
How
don't
that
work.
ended up was you get Smash Attack +1 and Rush Attack +1. So you get equivalent to Attack +1, but only for your regular melee. But you have your throws, which is offset by the Master Throw. And you have
Yes.
Super -2. Now,
Yep.
also, because of the Master Throw negatives, you also nerf all of your Rush Blasts. So in order to give you the equivalent of +1 to only your melee, you are nerfing your Rush Blasts even harder, and you are giving your B2s Super -2.
Yeah.
I
Quick
just
fast
wanted to
attack would have
highlight.
worked better.
Honestly, I wouldn't even bother trying to play around with having 2 of the Master Pataras.
Oh, me neither.
Because
No.
they do not interact well at all.
No.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like, of the two evils, I feel like quick fast attack would have been less.
Oh yeah, instead of
less
Master
of a
Strike.
deficit. Yeah.
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 Because you don't
because-
get the minus to throws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You don't get the minus to throws. I mean, you end up in the positive because then you have double your throw damage and you just nerf your Rush Blasts. You don't have any
Yeah.
interaction with your B2s or anything like that. I just wanted
but
to
it's still
throw that in
not a
there.
great idea.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's
There's a
okay.
There's a reason the
but-
game says. There's a reason the game doesn't allow you to put 2 masters on a build.
Yes.
Yeah.
there is a specific reason. I mean, we
Yes,
can
and that's why.
theoretically. I mean,
Yeah, as we've shown.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
just
well.
not the best idea.
No.
If it works
Anyway.
on certain fighters, it works. But
Yeah.
clearly, it didn't.
Yeah.
So.
Anyway.
On
Back
to
to
the
the
next match. Match
Match
7, Androids
versus
versus
Cold.
Cold. And then I'm
I
going to go back
don't-
into my shame corner for that pun. See you guys in a bit.
Okay.
I have to say, I know Cold did not put Zengai in because they didn't care. They thought that she'd be better than King Cold.
Yeah,
But-
she wasn't.
No, she did less than
I
she did
was
maybe
hoping-
20,000.
I was hoping she'd be better.
Yeah, me too.
I was too. I mean, she started off okay,
Yeah.
but I thought King Cold was at least doing 30,000 a match
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah. I mean,
And-
King Cold really hasn't been amazing, but Zengai.
No, but
mm,
and then I believe I don't know if did one supernova hit, right? From
I don't
Cyborg.
remember.
Mecha Frieza, I think, hit for like 20,000.
Yes, that's
But that was it.
Yeah, they were not very good. It was
And
not
then
a
I
good.
believe
which is a shame.
Yeah.
But they're in playoffs.
Yeah.
yes, they're definitely in the playoffs. But the
They're gonna-
issue is with Cold losing this, they will have to face the androids at the androids map, which
Right,
has
my house.
which
water.
is worse.
Yes.
So this was actually really important for that.
Yeah, it was. Which oh well. I mean, I feel like Gold could still do it, but that water's gonna hurt their charge penalty a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
Especially when
Especially Frieza.
especially if it really
Mhm.
transforms.
Oh
I
god.
mean, they
don't
did pro always
even.
ring him though,
But yeah, with a boost store.
so
Yeah,
can't
that's
do
a
that
good
in
idea to
playoffs. But
Yeah,
do
exactly.
that.
So they have to remove a tower off him to do that in the boost in the
Yeah.
playoffs.
That full power Frieza. Oh man, that
Bad.
charge rate is so terrible.
Even
Oh,
with
yeah.
a boost, that charge rate's terrible.
so yeah, here
Yeah.
was Mecha's build. It was Super +2, Key -1, Indignation, Savior, Style, the Strong. So
Yep.
just fuck ton of ultimate damage.
Jesus.
So that's
Oh,
why
yeah.
he had like 20,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean that
But no charge.
no charge
No,
at all.
no charge.
Fuck charge.
Which
There's
I
a reason
don't-
they only got one off.
Yep.
that's why I feel like Style of the Strong is really tricky because I
It's
feel like I
great.
would
In Boost Store.
yes. I feel like I would rather have more ultimates than less
Oh.
ultimates with more damage.
I'm the same exact
Yes.
play.
Yes.
I
So-
would much rather have
Well-
someone throwing out 5 ultimates that are a little weaker
Yep.
than just one superpowered ultimate.
That's why we
Exactly.
put on. That's why we put in Goku on
Right.
Key +2 for several weeks because we wanted him to throw out more if they're weaker.
And
And
it
he
was
threw
working.
out more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
yeah, that was. So it'll be. I think Colt's gonna have a hard time next week, but we'll get that when we get to next week.
Yeah. So
onto the
any-
onto the match that dashed my hopes.
oh my
yeah,
god.
on to I think the biggest upset of the week actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I'm sorry, Durangel. I'm sorry.
I'm okay. I'm not because holy crap, that match was good.
The match was totally worth it. That's why I'm
Holy
apologizing
crap.
first. Because
Good, seriously, good job, Ginyu.
Oh,
Wow.
that
yeah.
was fantastic. And again, it did not feel like SSJs were slouching.
No, just Birder.
Yes, Birder was amazing. Jace kind of derped a little bit, but he came
yeah.
back. And
Even Captain Ginyu was doing well.
Ginyu put in work, yeah.
Yeah.
Which was
And Zarbon.
great. And
Yeah.
Zarbon did a lot. That
And-
wall moment was pretty
Yes.
hilarious.
Oh yeah.
If I hide here, he'll never know.
Yep.
And-
The
Can't hurt me.
great thing is, Captain Ginyu was smart. He didn't let Goten Smoo have time to breathe to pull off a rebirth
Yeah.
because he was
Christ.
trying.
That sentence,
He had full blast stocks.
that sentence you just used there, Ginyu was smart.
I know, but he
Not
did. But,
expecting to hear that.
I know, but he was. He was constantly
really
on
was,
top of
though.
Goten Smoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, somehow the stars aligned, and
Yeah.
I was
I think the problem was Trunks, the bad starter. He did
Yeah.
bad. Trunks did very bad.
yeah, and it was just a lead that they could not come up
Yep.
against.
Well, yeah, because they had no, because they were down one Vegeta and
yeah.
Goku was out.
Yeah.
Because for some reason they decided to use the booster to rotate in Trunks for in Goku.
Yeah, I have no idea
Yeah.
why they did that.
I mean, Trunks. Okay, Trunks was all right. He just, I don't know. It felt
But
like he didn't do as
The thing
much.
is, they
But
should
the
they
issue-
should they should have traded out Gohan instead of and Goku.
Yeah, because
I think so
Goku
too.
Goku is number 5 on the top 10 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His
It-
melee game.
Yeah, the only character higher on their team is Gotenks Boo.
Exactly.
So I don't know why they swapped out. Maybe they wanted to test them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah,
it could have been a testing week for SSJs, but
But their builds weren't.
their
test
builds were normal. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know exactly what's going on there.
I'm-
Regardless,
Just
Oh, what's
just
up,
to
bro?
say something. I'm gonna come
Why?
out of the shame corner again.
Shame.
I I have been paying attention to the SciLP Discord. Which, speaking of which, we
a Discord.
have a Discord server for anybody who wishes to join. I will be tossing up details in the next few days. It's open to anybody, open to the public, open to your friends, family, whoever.
Your
Um,
mom.
your dad. Now, Crimson, the captain of the Super Saiyans, is in this Discord server along with several other captains and all of that, along with most of the staff people.
Yes.
He was saying that that was more of a test week to see how well they do without Goku, but on builds that he was thinking of using for the playoffs.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
So
But-
it was
Yeah.
a test week within reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, their builds are solid. It's just
It's
Trunks
a
did
test week,
bad.
but to the point where you can't blame their loss on that.
no.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I mean, Gohan's still stronger. They still have Vegeta. Still Gotenks Buu. It's just Ginyu was better.
Yeah.
Was
So I
that
don't
Ginyu
think
was-
it detracts from Ginyu's
No,
win
Not at all.
So
Not at all.
that's good to hear. And
Mhm.
Ginyu Force, as much as I would have liked Derp to go to playoffs, I feel like Derp.
That match.
I was saying, yeah, that match was amazing, and I was saying this before. I feel like Derp definitely needs the extra testing time
yes.
to figure things out.
Yes.
And Ginyu definitely,
yeah.
definitely deserved to go to playoffs.
that's
this
frank.
season. Not that Derp didn't, but
Yeah. All of us, everyone in South Kai earned their spots
for sure.
through hard work and
And it
dedication.
was
Because
really
it's been a
close.
hard- well, everyone's even literally.
Yeah.
It's been a hard season for South Kai. Everyone in South Kai has put in a ton of work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that just speaks for how close this season really has been.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
With the exception of the Earth Defenders, of course.
Yeah.
Um,
And Super Saiyans, but even they're not that far ahead.
Yeah, they're really not. Like, that surprises me. A lot of teams are only one win behind. Is there a team that's tied in win loss with them? Would it be DBW?
No,
With who?
Super
No?
Saiyans are the highest.
Yeah,
okay.
Super
by
Saiyans
one.
are the
11
highest
and
by
4.
one. Yep.
Yep,
Okay.
11 and 4, and then DBW and Boos are 10-5. Rugrats, Gohans are 9-6. Androids and Cold are
8-7.
8-7.
And then there's like
Mus-
5
Mus-
teams at 7-8.
Muscle, Valves, Namek, Ginyu, and Derp are 7-8. 6 and
So
6 for
that's
Majins and
still pretty
Saiyans.
Good.
4 and 11 for both you and Blades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even
that-
then, we're talking about very between top and bottom. There's not that much of a huge difference.
The
Last season.
the two teams on the low end are a few wins behind, but
Yeah.
To be honest, the Earth Defenders had a shaky season.
Yes. So did
Because
Blades.
there were a few problems in the background, but that's fine.
mhm.
They have overcome them, and they can now move on towards the future.
Yep.
Blades,
Well.
their coach was okay.
Abandoned them.
Mhm.
He sort of abandoned them a few times. He hasn't. There are a few weeks where he forgot or didn't put in builds, and it really screwed them over. But now they
Yep.
have a supporter that is willing to put in the time and effort to try and
Yep.
make them better.
Then
Which is
they were
great.
having problems with their
And I feel
Yeah.
like that's what happened with Ginyu Force
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
well. So I
Um,
feel like Blades could be on that track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can definitely see if there was a little bit more activity with Blades and a little bit more cohesiveness with Earth Defenders,
Yeah.
then they
Yeah.
could have been up a couple of
Yeah.
matches, and
Yep.
they could have been in West Kai very
And
easily.
Blades' problem too is they had problems with Janemba, as always. Yeah, Jirobi was just an Achilles heel from the whole season.
Yes.
They should
Which
have
is a shame.
I honestly think they should have tried Chi-Chi because
yes.
of the fact
Oh,
that not only
Yeah,
were
just
they
has
banned,
So many.
yeah, they were banned from Eternal Life for good reason because, my god,
Yes.
Senzu Bean heals
Mhm.
fully,
Yep.
but also he is restricted to only two
Two AIs.
AIs.
Yep.
Two
And-
AIs.
Even without any of the B1 Pataras or anything like that, he still has the fastest B1 charge rate
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
in the
There
entirety
were
of
times,
the
Far. By
There are
far.
multiple times he got to the top, like his max B1 bars.
Multiple times.
And that's
Yeah.
after using B1s during the match.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he tried several senzu beans
Times.
during the season as well.
Yes.
He just was not able to get one off.
Yeah.
Yep.
It
I feel like Chi-Chi would be better than Yajiro would be.
honestly,
I agree.
Just for terms of
For
letting
sure.
them use Eternal Life and get rid of all the long list of things that Yajiro was banned from. And Chi-Chi has
Exactly.
good B2s and stuff, so.
And allowing Eternal Life onto the team.
So I said, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
imagine
it's a-
giving
it's a-
Nimba Eternal Life or Tapion.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
fucking the other guy, Trunks.
Trunks, yeah. Or Cyber Tao.
It would
man who
be
can't
good on
lose.
Trunks.
It would, but yeah, it'd be good on Trunks. It'd be good on a lot of their characters, really.
Speaking of, yeah, was it regular Tao or Cyborg Tao that we got to see the ultimate this week?
Regular Tao.
The
Oh
ultimate
yeah, it was right.
final
Cyborg's-
plan.
Cyborg's Tao is
yeah,
is
regular
boring.
Tao.
yeah. Ultimate Final
Right.
Plan.
Yeah, Cyber Tao's
I
just a
love
giant meme.
that.
Yeah, I love that. I
I
love that
love
one.
that
Yeah.
one.
Yes. Just the grenade. Whoop.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but definitely a very entertaining week. Like one of the
Yes.
best that we've ever had.
Yeah,
this
it was.
thing.
It was
was-
super tense. It was very tense.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This weekend, I think week what was it, 8 or something?
Yeah, it was really good. We've had
Were
some good
really
weeks.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess there's not much else to say about it.
Yep.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I think
We
go
can
right
move
into the
on.
last questions.
Okay.
I am checking something really quickly.
No.
Just to s-
Damn it, Vernon.
Mm. Um,
Should I start with questions?
no. Actually, this is kind of interesting.
Oh. Okay.
Last season, it was almost the exact same, except there were a few 8 and 7s, but the two lower teams were a lot worse at 3 and 12, and
Yep.
2
And that-
and 13.
What about the max teams? Were they about the same or better? Like the top-
11-4, 10-5, 10-5, 9-6.
Wow.
But
So
there
pretty much
was
the same.
there was another 9-6.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Still.
Still,
So,
that was
I mean,
that's a lot more 7-8s though instead of a lot of 6-9s.
Yeah.
I gotta
from last
say,
season.
I really enjoyed this new difficulty and how close
Yeah.
it made stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For the longest
sure.
time, like I mean, up until the very end, South Kai, I mean, even then, South Kai is the exact same win-loss ratio.
Yeah.
Every single one of them have the same exact win-loss record.
Yep.
That is fantastic.
that does,
Yeah.
And I believe I don't want to get too 100%y,
Mhm.
but I think all of them got out of South Kai for next season. Possibly.
Yeah.
does not happen.
That shall be announced later. But yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
that
just,
should
I'm
be
just
announced
saying
Yeah.
this is like preliminary, like
Yeah.
it looks like nothing official, but
Yeah.
but
We
they did really well.
Yeah, I might as well say this now. We're going to kind of slow roll the placement for next season because there are a few things that we are going to have to discuss, and that
Yes.
is going to happen
Yeah.
between now and the bowl. So
Yep.
either we will give you the placement for season 8 at the bowl or
Or a
a
little
few
after.
weeks after.
Yep.
It
depends on how
honestly
discussions
depends.
go.
Please,
Yes.
so please do not decide that and then spread
Yes.
that around.
Yeah. Don't
Yes.
don't raise anybody's
would be
hopes
problematic.
Don't pull a
or
me.
anything. Yeah. Because we need to discuss some things,
Yes.
that kind of thing. That's all we can really say about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But,
Let's go
all right.
on to the Zcast questions.
Okay.
Woo.
So where's the
Alright.
first question?
The
Which-
first
I shall
question
start.
is from Daxter. Go ahead, Kaio.
Okay. That,
Yes, from Daxter, May 23rd, 2016, 5:19 p.m. With the talk about teams not paying much attention to maps, is there any chance of the map-specific Pataras making a return? These would be Water Blessing, Earth Power, Namek Power, and Universal Power. If not, due to them being quite powerful for 1 point, is there a chance of them being booster items for a high price, such as 10 or 15 Zenny?
Why?
Since,
Go
and
ahead.
then the rest of it is him just explaining.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on.
We don't have to
actually,
talk about all that.
Yeah.
we read this earlier.
Yeah.
We're not
So
going to read
wait a
this
second.
all
Why
out.
does he say making a return? We've never used those Pataras.
Yeah.
I
We never have, because at the very beginning the staff stated this is kind of broken. And then
Yeah.
around season 4, the end of season 4, beginning of season 5, we looked at Water Blessing again, figured out how much it heals and what the passives are and everything, and we said again that's broken.
Very broken.
So
I mean,
And I appreciate your reasoning being
Yeah.
listed here, Dexter, because you did go really in depth with it.
yeah, he did.
yeah,
Um,
and we will
at the
talk
same
about
time,
this.
though,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just it's a very delicate
Yes.
subject.
At
Because-
first glance, everything looks kind of way too powerful than at least what I am comfortable with bringing in. The thing is, and I will say
There would
this
have to
now,
be some major restrictions,
even though,
probably.
maybe, but even though we have said in the past, especially about the Healing B1s and all of this, that we feel that this is probably not going to happen. That's just our opinion yet. As of
Yes.
right now, we have not discussed it, and everything, including this, is going to be put on a list, or it has been already,
Yep.
and we will discuss it at the end of the season.
Tested and-
We do
We have a
not
long list.
discuss. We do not discuss anything unless it's vital until the
Yep.
end of the season, and we go
Yep.
through everything. Think of it like, accounting. Oh, what's the
Yeah.
word? Audit. Think of it
Audit,
like an
yeah.
audit. At the
And
very
we'll say
end of the
this-
season, what worked,
Yep.
what didn't, what we could do to improve.
Yep. And say this: we're not going to promise any changes are going to happen, and we can't promise when announcements will be made because we don't know because our discussions go
It
off in
takes
any
time.
direction. Yeah.
Yes. Sometimes
Plus
they
between
take
all of our schedules.
Yes.
sometimes they take hours, sometimes they take days, sometimes they take weeks.
Months.
Months
for-
even.
for some things.
And I may not be
'cause- go
DBZ League staff, but I still know what that's like.
Well,
I-
we honestly we do lean on you from time to time,
Yeah.
but
Like that outside view.
Yeah.
And
But I mean,
Yeah.
consider this: it took us like what month and a half to fully test the new difficulty before we were ready to announce it.
yes, and even then, at
Still
that
testing
point, none of our tests showed tagging.
Tagging.
And
Yes.
tagging has been a thing. In fact, tagging is literally the same exact number as last season.
Yeah. Just
as we will get into in like
Yeah.
It was just a
questions.
quirk with our tests, apparently.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which has been something.
Yeah.
That's pop. But that's
Yeah.
always been.
Yeah, but yes,
Definitely.
I've seen this season. Tests don't always tell you the full story of what's going to happen,
Mhm.
but we have
Yeah.
to we have to have a baseline from where we can look at things from.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because otherwise we're shooting in the dark, and that's not
yeah,
good.
exactly.
You don't
And now
wanna-
we have a full season to look back on and go, okay, what worked, what didn't work, what do we need to change, what do we need to talk about.
Exactly.
So
On to the next question, Kaio. And just in case we didn't specify it before, that thing will be on the list. We will talk about it.
It's
Yes.
it's on the list.
Good.
All right. So this is from Spoofy. First question: are there any teams that have surprised you in a negative and positive way?
negative and positive, or negative or positive.
I guess
Do we wanna
either or.
Uh,
I'm
Not-
guessing either or is what he meant.
Yeah.
I will go
Um,
first, if
go
that's
ahead.
cool.
I'm thinking.
Just because it's what I focused on, because I am the coach. I was the
Were.
coach. Earth Defenders, I was kind of disappointed in their season. Because not only was I able to see from the outside view, but I was also looking in every once in a while to see what was happening in the forums, that kind of thing, and it kind of disappointed me. But it was growing pains. I mean, it's to
Yeah.
be expected with a new coach and all of that stuff.
We
It's fair
were
enough.
one of the teams that was hit the hardest with
Yeah.
the difficulty change.
A lot of
Yeah.
characters just stopped working.
And Majins as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was gonna say ED is mine as well for the same
Yeah.
exact reasons.
Mhm.
Mine is actually Blades because obviously I'm the former coach of that team, and I hate seeing them do poorly, and especially for the reasons they did poorly in a lot of cases. You know, between troubles with characters and the coach not being there for several weeks. Yeah, it's disappointing to see them do so poorly,
Yeah.
especially after last season when they freaking won the bowl.
Yeah.
So-
Surprised me in a negative way. I would have to say Saiyans.
Yeah, they didn't work great either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and in a positive way, Ginyu Force.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ginyu Force has
Ginyu-
been great.
Ginyu,
Derp.
Namek, Dirt.
I was about to say Dirt because
All
this
of South
is
Kai,
only the
basically.
second season that they have not been in South Kai.
Yep.
Yeah.
The first season was at the very end, or it was season 4, because I remember going into season 5, they were in East Kai, just right at the very edge of North Kai, and I was like, huh,
Yep.
that's really interesting. And then
fell
they
hard.
just bombed. Yeah.
Yep.
but
For
Yeah.
several reasons, but
we can't officially say it's the second time yet.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, shut up. Going
But I
from
mean,
what
like-
we see right now,
it's likely
it would be, it's very likely going to be
Yeah.
West Kai.
But I mean, even Rugrats did really good this season.
Yeah,
Yeah,
To be honest, I believe it because they have two of the most powerful characters in the entire game.
Well, but they managed to actually make that one.
Well,
work.
yeah, they
I mean, this is the
actually
first-
got it to work, but
Yeah,
at
'cause
the same
we've never
time,
seen Super Saiyan 4 work as well as he has this season.
yeah,
yeah.
the difficulty change definitely
Yep.
affected him in a positive way. But I mean,
Yes.
looking at North Kai, I can definitely see the Super Saiyans being there. Definitely see the Dragon Ball Warriors being
Mhm.
there. Definitely see Boos.
Boos and
Definitely see
Rugrats, yeah.
Rugrats because of their transformations. Definitely
Yep.
see Gohan's in East Kai. Same thing with Androids Cold
Yeah.
and Muscle.
It's like the entire lineup right now makes sense. Or
Yeah.
yeah.
the potential lineup makes sense.
Yeah.
And,
Everything
Yeah.
makes sense already. That's why I was looking at West and South.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you already say yours, Kyle?
Derp
Yeah, I
for
did.
the positive.
Okay. And
I can't say Dirt for myself because I'm so disappointed in how he messed up Goku. Is the full season was just panic mode for Goku, just messed us up
Yeah.
so bad.
basically,
God dang it! don't flip flop your
Don't-
fucking AIs. Don't do it. Jesus.
basically, my answer for positive would be all of South Kai.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we all,
All of South Kai.
everyone did amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
Muscle's always been a good team, but this season they really showed it.
They really did.
And
Yeah.
Namek and Ginyu finally pushed their potential, what they can really do. Getting rid of Guldo has been an immense help for Ginyu.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Just like
Definitely.
getting rid of Herc.
Just like getting rid
Yeah.
of Herc.
Mhm.
That's why I'm so glad that we thought of the free agent system.
Yes.
In fact,
You
Not to
you
toot
thought
my own
of your
horn.
free agent
Yeah.
system.
yeah, not to toot my own horn, but the boost store was my idea based off of the gambling thing
Yeah.
that Naruto League had, and the free
think
agent
we said that
system
the other
is
week.
again my idea based off of the free agent system that Naruto League had,
Yeah.
and
So I feel like there's a really nice
interaction.
leagues
Yeah.
growing from one
Yep.
another.
See,
Oh.
I did that to pull some stuff from Naruto League, and in the setup for this season of Naruto League, I've been pulling stuff from DBZ League and working on it. Some of the concepts,
It's like what didn't work.
Yeah, like for instance, when we did map and music bidding, I made sure
Oh, God, that was a
every
mess.
map or music or song had one free bid. So if you want,
Right.
you can pay more than zero as any, and outbid somebody if you really like that song, but you're going to be
Yeah.
paying for it.
But at the same time, there were so many songs. There's
Yeah.
probably not a.
You had
need-
like 97 or something like that.
Yeah.
90
Which is
things,
something
yeah.
we'll have to discuss next season for DBZ League as well. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we want to do the second question?
Yes,
that's
number 2.
goofy?
Is there any characters you've been surprised by, performance and consistency wise?
Krillin.
Yeah.
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 You know,
Amazing.
And Yamcha.
I'm not surprised at Yamcha.
No, but
Um,
Krillin, man.
I am surprised at Krillin because, for fuck's sake, after season 4, he did not want to melee for me. I tried all of season 5, and
I
then
remember
all of
how
season
frustrated
6.
you were.
Yes, I was fucking frustrated. All of season 6, I tried something different, modeling him after Deborah and trying to get him to use like after image strike and just fuck tons of ki and whatever. Just
Trying
do
to spam his
something.
ultimate.
I was like, no, I'm just gonna fucking expand an energy wave.
Yeah.
Yep. Or throw Kamehamehas off to the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And to be fair, he was okay, but I mean,
Yeah. He wasn't what he showed when he came back in this season.
yeah.
can have
Immediately
a
as
force.
AI. It's
immediately
amazing.
as soon as he came in, friggin' 80k right there. Boom.
Yeah,
Yep.
80k. First match. 80k.
You fucking doubted me? What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's what you get
And
for
I
putting
mean-
me on the free agent
Yep.
bench all season.
It
Yeah.
was burn all along.
No.
I'm gonna say Kui on my team. He's not great, but he's very consistent with his performances. Constantly a level you know he's gonna perform at.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
he's. Oh, I'm trying to
Looking-
think of who's the teams. Go ahead. I'm
Dropping
thinking.
him. Actually, fairly solid.
Whoa, you had a bit of lag there, Darky.
Yeah, I definitely did.
Yeah.
What were you trying to say?
I was saying Kui has been he had a slow start.
Yeah.
And I believe to the point where you guys were considering dropping him next season.
Yeah.
But I feel like he came into a more solid space near the
Yep.
end of the season. Still
He-
not
he's-
amazing, but I
No.
feel like his growth was
Yep.
there this season.
He's average.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Which is good. We need average. You need average characters
You
in the
need
league.
average, yes.
Yep.
You are shooting for 40k. And if you
Yep.
can pull off 40k, fucking
And-
congratulations.
You're
his
taking
average
down
is-
one
yeah.
character right there.
His average is 32, which is not bad.
Yeah,
For the season.
it's not bad.
Early Goku was really good this season.
Yeah,
Mm.
definitely. But anyways, we should move on because we have
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Yes.
9,
Yeah, we got a
10,
lot.
11.
A lot.
11 questions.
Well,
yes.
Good to
A
go.
lot of questions here.
All right, so next one. A while back, there was mention of possible discussion of uplifting the Herc restriction off of Derp due to Herc's lack of ever being able to be consistent no matter what, and every match he's in is luck-based due to dynamic mess-em-up punch. Is this something that could be seriously discussed in the offseason? Yes, definitely.
It's-
Yes.
It's
It's on the
already on the
list.
list.
Yep,
already
and-
on the list.
Yep. As always,
So.
no promises on
Yeah.
when it's going to happen or if it's going to happen, anything like that. It has to be discussed and
It
discussed
depends.
again.
It depends.
Yeah.
But this is definitely something that has come up a few
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's come up
Um,
enough so that Darky has known it.
Yes, exactly.
So it's on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So next question. Now that the main season has a close, what do you think teams have done well with this season?
We've kind of discussed that a little bit
Yeah,
so
a
far.
little bit.
Yeah, and using the boost store. I think they
Yeah.
did, for the first season.
There
I
were a couple of teams that I would disagree with, but for the
Yeah,
most
but I
part,
think-
yeah.
Yeah, for the most part, especially for it being the first season.
Yeah, to
Yeah,
be
most
honest,
teams. Go ahead.
next season I'm not going to just use a thread in every single team's thing to update at the very least everybody's any.
Yeah.
I'm just going to use a spreadsheet because that's so much easier.
Yeah.
Okay, then
Um,
we need to do that for Naruto League too.
Yeah, I'm going to do
But
that
I'll-
for Naruto League.
Okay,
I'd also say a
cool.
lot of teams did really good making use of their free agents and
Yeah.
rotating characters in and out.
I
Yeah.
think so too.
Yep.
that's lightning.
SSJs, Jesus, why?
Yeah, a lot.
Why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the SSJs, I mean, you could say it was to the point of being unnecessary.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you could I can kind of see why, because they're trying to be unpredictable.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is,
But,
you know,
I
that's
mean,
different for
there's
SSJs.
a fine line of just, rotating because you
There's
need to.
moderation.
Yeah, there's
have
moderation,
to
and they do
consider.
not know moderation with
No.
the free agent swapping. And
But most
I'll
other
leave that
teams
at
did.
that.
most of the teams did a good job with moderating, not moderating, but just doing it well and figuring out who worked, who didn't work,
Yeah.
changing things up.
And we did discuss this slightly the other week, but the dickish use of map swapping against Ginyu Force.
That's something that will be discussed all season as well.
It became a meta choice, and that is not fun as the Ginyu Force to go through every single week.
Yeah.
No, it isn't.
To the point that, I mean, I'm honestly considering either getting rid of the map swap altogether, or getting rid of anything without any bottom, because my god.
Yeah, we may have to maybe make it like, what could be interesting for the map.
We'll discuss it.
We'll discuss it. We'll discuss it.
Yeah. Anyway.
I feel like it's not gonna really be an issue with Naruto League as much, because it's still important, but it's not as drastic.
Yeah, I mean,
if you're up against Uchiha Clan in your home, no shit, you're gonna swap to a water map. Like, why wouldn't you? But
okay.
I mean, also with. Sorry.
It's Stormy, so we should move on real fast. Stormy over here.
For sure.
Yeah. So next question. What are some fighters you feel are underrated as threats in the league? Baby.
Yamcha.
Yamcha.
Up until the last week, he was underrated hard, even by Squee and Piff.
I think
that
has been on my nerves.
I have felt since season 5 he has been the best character in the Earth Defenders on that build.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's been solid. I feel like someone underrated.
Totally Salsa, yo.
Salsa. I feel like she had a couple weird weeks, but I feel like Pan was actually pretty good this season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She had some pretty great weeks in the very beginning.
Yeah.
I'm honestly surprised that she was swapped for Videl.
And base from Videl too has been decent.
I believe they said they just wanted more data on Videl.
Yeah.
That was a team decision from Val's. But yeah, you know what? I liked what Pan did.
I'm trying to think of anyone else that's relatively underrated. For the most part, we seem to know what characters are really good, which ones aren't. There's not a lot of characters that surprise you with how good they are. Tambourine, maybe.
Yeah.
But even then, we
he
know how
wasn't
good
as
he
good
is.
this season.
Yeah, even then,
he's still number
Tambourine has
6.
had history. Of
Yeah.
being good.
Well, yeah.
He is.
But
Dory, in some cases, who was really surprising at times.
I don't know.
At times.
At times, Dodoria was okay.
Yeah. I'm
I
saying
wouldn't say
surprising
Dodoria was
for his
great.
previous performances. Yeah.
He
was rare. He was rarely a hindrance to the team.
I would put him with Kui and say
Yeah.
he's average.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Next question.
All right.
Yeah.
Next question. The staff this season has talked highly of the new difficulty, but what are some negatives that you think the new difficulty brings compared to the old difficulty?
There is a lot.
No one say the T word.
Yeah. There is a lot more prevalence for melee. There's a lot more melee, and sometimes it's on characters that you really want to spam with, or you really want to do something else with, and it can be really frustrating.
Devilman.
Yes.
Yeah. But,
specifically.
But I still don't think it's so heavily melee that it's not.
Oh yeah.
The Soon type.
No.
Thank you.
So I think that's the only real complaint I would have.
Yeah.
I feel like the new difficulty has made the AI Pataros more accurate to what they're supposed to do.
Well, except for TN.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the most part, it has.
Yeah.
There have been some outliers, but I feel like for the most part, it's been a good choice.
Yeah. I mean,
funnily enough, with Naruto League, it seems to have done the opposite. There's a lot more spam now. Jesus.
There's a lot of spam in Naruto League. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Especially alt spam.
But then again, you have those fighters like DBZ League who have gotten super, super aggressive.
Yep.
There is a lot of melee.
Yep.
So, yeah, I feel like it's been good.
Yeah.
It's been good. Not too many negatives.
Yeah. We've seen it in the stats. Everything's a lot more even.
If I can't think of a negative off the top of my head, we've done pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
On to the next question, Kyle.
You don't need an answer. Which
Next
is
question.
already
Hey
decided.
Ryan, it's from Hey Ryan, let's play. With Muscle having claimed the top spot in South Kai and the other 3 teams completely tied, who do you believe will be the one to sit out of the playoffs? It is Derp because Derp lost
yeah.
all
Yeah.
the divisionals, sadly.
We know
That's the
this.
specific reason. I just
Yep.
wanted to touch on that because that is the specific reason they lost all the
Yep.
divisionals, because
We lost.
that is why divisionals are the most important matches in the entire league. Because even if you
Yes.
have a tie at the very end, your divisional is what breaks it.
Yep.
There's several different tiebreakers even before bringing stats into things.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, if there had been like other things, other factors, then it would have mattered. But Derp
Yeah.
made it easy for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Next match.
Yes. So next,
Okay.
Vindicated 57. Compliment first. Love the way that the playoffs are structured this year. Question: how did the decision to structure the playoffs come about? What got the conversation started? Squee said, "Hey guys, I have an
How about
idea."
this?
Yeah,
That's-
Squee went,
we're like,
oh hey,
about this?
I know this is like the final week of streaming for the main season, but I have a thought. Oh hey, that sounds cool. That's the entire
Yep.
I
conversation.
feel like
Yeah,
most
we're all like, yep, it's cool.
I feel like most completely new ideas like that come
It's
from
just-
either Squee or Burn. Just like I had a thought, and I think it's gonna be pretty cool.
It usually is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's like, hey, what about free agents?
Guys,
Yes.
guys, listen, guys. What if we had a 6th member on the team that did not have to fight
Or follow the theme.
or follow the theme? Because
Yeah,
my
it's-
God, so many people keep asking for us to change the themes or all of that stuff.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
That
everyone's
was
like,
to appease those people.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
we're all like, yes. I'm like,
Yes.
hell yes. I'm like, hell yes.
Yeah.
Don't use Herc all season. Yes, please.
Yeah. I think. Yeah, I
that's
think
kind of how it comes
playoffs
across.
are
It's,
gonna
for
be-
the most part, it's, hey,
Yeah.
this random, like, any of us will go, hey, what about this random idea, and we discuss it, and like, yep, or nope.
Yeah.
So
Or
it's
you're
on
dumb.
top of our
Ugh.
heads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
does
does
happen.
elongate playoffs a bit,
Yeah.
but I feel like for the most part there's going to be a lot more strategy involved,
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is great
and-
for playoffs because
it opens up a
very
lot more
important.
strategy. Yeah.
And people
Yeah.
have been asking about the bowl. We're still discussing ideas for the bowl, which we'll announce closer to the bowl.
Yeah.
There are still things we're talking about.
Yeah,
so.
there's one big thing that we're talking about right now.
Very
I
big
mean,
thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Couple
Actually,
but
two
yeah.
big things. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, we're not going to talk about here. So,
we shouldn't talk about it here, guys, because you know.
Yeah.
So we have any news on the modder?
Any news on the modder? Well, we lightly checked out his channel. A lot of it is Spanish. Now, here's the thing.
Yep.
Here is the thing. We need an English modder because English modders can use whatever version they want.
Yep.
And we use primarily for the league the European version.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, with the Spanish version, Spanish modders can only do the Spanish version, and we don't
Yep.
want to use the Spanish version because then
Nope.
everything is in Spanish, including
Which
the
is a little hard to
voiceover and all
understand.
that. Yeah, little hard to understand. I mean, it could work, but we don't want
Also,
to.
also the problem of finding save files and yeah,
Yes. Oh God.
because no one's gonna spend a couple hundred hours unlocking everything to use a different version of the game.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
We still have one map missing, not unlocked. So
Plus, I'm very certain. I'm like 90% certain that the actual difficulty mod, the trainer that we use, does not work with the Spanish
I
version.
believe someone mentioned that before, and that's the reason we don't use Spanish for
Yeah.
quickly.
Yeah. So
Just kind of required.
yeah, it's kind of required, especially with the new difficulty.
Yep,
So
and
we
guitars.
need somebody who can work on the European version
Yep.
specifically.
Yes.
And I'm just putting this out there. there's very likely never going to be one.
Yeah.
I mean,
we'll
we
always
would
keep
love
our eyes
one.
out.
We'll always keep our eyes out, but just the rarity. It's like the
Yes.
great white buffalo.
Yes.
That's racist.
Shut up, Kyle.
Anyway.
Yeah. So
Yes, next
it's
question.
it's a tricky thing.
Yes. Next question.
Yes,
Read it
start
off
bringing
to
our
me,
up, please.
Kyle.
From
Okay.
Malachi. So with the stats for the season in, it looks like there were 285 tags for the season and around 2,300 B2s thrown. For comparison, season 6 had 285 tags and 3,241 B2s thrown. Setting aside the meme about the new difficulty not tagging, did this season meet your expectations based on the testing that was done to see if it would work for the league? To ask another way, when the announcement about the new difficulty, there were some statements made about how the AI worked on the new difficulty. Do you think that the statements? I mean,
For the most part.
For the
It's-
most part, aside from the meme, nobody tags,
Tags.
Yeah.
which
It's
is,
still-
again, as we discussed, we did right around
Lots of testing.
1,000 tests.
Mm,
Between you, me, and I think it was
Squee.
Squee as well.
And then
We did 1,000 tests
Yep.
around there, maybe 800-ish, but
Yeah, a lot.
no tags.
No.
None. And this
And
was
one
on full 4v4 teams that
Yep,
I did.
and
at
no
least.
tags.
and one other
Insane.
thing, we weren't saying no tags as a feature.
Yes.
We were just saying that as a warning,
Warning,
a
yeah.
precaution type thing.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
there
I'm
might
actually-
be less
I'm
tags.
very happy that there were tags.
Yes.
Mhm.
It was
too.
just we didn't want to say it would
Yep.
be the same.
Yes.
And with all this testing of no tags, people start
Yep.
complaining, oh, there's no tags.
Yes.
And in fact, it
Go ahead.
still blows me away that the number is the exact same.
Yeah.
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 But
And
yeah.
I would like to see how it turns out in future
Yeah.
seasons.
But we've seen teams that used to tag a lot tag a lot less often, and vice versa.
Yeah.
So it's
Defenders
the
is a
tagging is still
different ball.
changed because a lot of our testing focused on these characters always tagged, so let's put a lot of points into them.
It has just
they-
moved around.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
characters that do it are different.
It seems like it's
So-
more evened out to the teams who tag than.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But yeah,
and-
like I said before, we can only base our impressions on what we see.
Yeah.
yeah.
And for the most part, everything else has been accurate. I
Yeah.
mean, we've got a lot of
Characters have
healing
used-
B1s.
Yeah, characters have used
Mm.
a lot of more B1s.
Yeah.
Which is great.
I mean, to the point that some characters maybe need to look into for removing some
Perhaps.
AIs, but I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's another thing to discuss. That actually,
Yes.
in
Yeah.
fact, that's the top thing we need to discuss is healing B1s
Yes.
and that kind of shit.
Yes, but yeah, it's for the most part. Yeah, everything's gone pretty much how we expected it to go.
Yeah, kind of according to plan.
Perfect.
Okay. So
And then
Zal.
on
question.
to
Last
question from Zalabrator. When compared to your earliest predictions for teams this season, how do you feel about the league's current top 10? Are they who you expected them to be? If any surprised you, who? And then real quick, I'll just go down the top 10. Starting from number 1, Krillin, Bojack, Kid Trunks, Gotenks Boo, N Goku, Tambourine, Late Piccolo, Broly, Nam, Adult Gohan.
All of those for me are there except for Krillin.
Yeah.
Now
Krillin
the thing is, I know specifically that his average damage is boosted a bit because he was only in for what, 3 weeks?
3 or 4.
Something like that.
and
Yeah.
he did amazing those
He
three.
did amazing
Yes.
every single week. We're going to talk about it eventually,
Yes.
about if that is something we are okay with keeping or not, if we want to possibly reduce that somehow or not have that as a record or something like that.
Yeah, it's
Maybe-
not
Yeah.
much.
Maybe instead count how many weeks 19 was in.
Yeah,
Something like that. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
we'll figure it out.
The staff will talk about that because that
Yep.
seems a bit too crazy.
Yeah, I've only been 3 weeks doing that. Cause otherwise, that's like because BoJack and Kid Trunks and Goten, they're all freaking amazing this season. So
Well,
Yeah.
to be honest, all you really need to do is get that lucky week like with Krillin.
yeah,
In future seasons, if that was to be the same, Krillin in for 1 week. Holy shit, he did like 80k. Okay, let's not keep him in.
Yep.
And that will just boost up our stats.
Yeah. And
Which wasn't the intent.
Yeah, that's not the
but-
intent.
do that.
But
No, but
it's a loophole and something that I
yeah.
don't like.
And it's,
Yeah,
it's unfair to everyone else.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who actually has put in the
Yeah.
time to get their characters and all
Exactly.
that. It's supposed to be an average over several different weeks instead of just one.
Mhm.
Yes. It's the only way
For
we look
me-
at it. Because, I mean, like you consider, like, look how much work went into Kid Trunks, Goten, Spoo, Goku, Tam, Bojack. It's all those, the other top 10.
Yeah.
They've all just worked their asses off to get the teams worked their asses off to get the characters to that point.
Yeah.
And then
the
we
only
put
one...
in Krillin the first week with a hardcore melee build and he did
Yeah.
80k.
Exactly.
So,
It's just not fair to everyone else at that point.
just flipping off everybody else. It's not
Yeah.
not that great.
which is great that he did that well.
Well,
but
yeah.
like you guys
It's
were
fantastic. But
saying, it's not really. It doesn't lead to the best stat. count.
Yeah.
it kind of seems abusive.
For
Yes.
me, I basically kept all of my expectations completely out
Yeah.
for this season. I waited a couple weeks before I started baking those expectations. And for me, the only characters I really expected to be in here were Broly, Nam, and Adult Gohan.
Mm.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, and Adult Gohan being at 10 is,
Base
That-
adult.
that's
is
good.
good.
Base form
yeah,
adult
the
Gohan.
base adult. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He did really well.
Yeah.
And he showed up really well in the first few weeks, which is why I felt like he might be. But then we didn't see him, I feel
Yeah.
like, for a while. So
Yeah.
it kind of threw me for a loop a little bit. But mainly Broly and Nam, but Adult Gohan,
Yeah.
happy to see him on there.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's for me.
Yeah. I mean, like, I figured Tam would be on there now. I mean, the usual suspects.
Yeah.
But I wasn't trying to. But I don't try to guess who's going to be where or who's going to win what until
Yeah,
last,
just
like,
who
3
would
weeks.
be in it.
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
especially during difficulty, it's so hard to tell who's going to be where. And I like things, and I like just kind of going off the flow and be like, oh, what's going to happen, and not worrying about who's going to be where. And it's like, have fun. Let's roll that to see where things end up. Is kind of the way I look at it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, is there anything else you guys have to add?
For questions? Nope.
No.
Kaya, would you do me a favor and refresh that page?
I just did.
Nothing?
Nothing.
No
Nothing.
questions?
All right, so that's
Okay.
it for the questions, and normally we would go into predictions, but with how the playoffs are going to be structured,
Yes.
it is kind of useless to do one this week.
Yes.
Next week, however, we're going to go over the 4 matches that we see, and then we're going to predict what teams will win the following week. The second
Right.
week of the prelims.
Yep.
That makes
So-
sense.
That's how it'll be. If you have any questions, again, please feel free to put them in the Zcast questions.
Yep.
And I do
Yes.
know that Gian posted a response, and I did go over that again. We don't just outright dismiss them. Dismiss
No.
everything that you guys ask or any ideas or whatnot. We still put it on the list. It's just
Yes.
we don't discuss it until after the season is done.
Yes.
And that goes for both leagues.
Yep.
Yes.
I will
It's something.
say.
It's something to think about. Our personal thoughts now could
Yeah.
change based on
I
what
mean,
evidence we look
yeah.
at.
That's
sure.
what we use this Zcast
Yeah.
for. Is
Yes.
our personal thoughts, because a
Yeah.
lot of us, except for Darky, have been in this league so long, or
Yes.
either have such a high pedigree, with our builds and strategies and all that sometimes giving our thoughts and inputs might influence and help teams to become better or worse or
Yes.
whatever. We're just here to spout nonsense, honestly.
Yeah.
Our opinions.
If you
Yeah,
listen to it, then cool.
Yeah. if you don't like it, then I mean,
Yeah.
we're not forcing
It's
you to
fine.
listen to this.
No, and that's the thing is, whenever we say we don't like something, or don't take it as a staff thing,
it's just our
yeah.
it's
opinion.
ourselves. Yeah.
And
Like-
staff, you know, I
Staff's
don't
a
feel,
discussion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
staff's a discussion.
I don't feel like it would be healthy to have it to where staff just say outright, no, we're not
No.
going to do that,
No.
because like Durangel said, our opinions could change.
Yep.
It's not right to just outright say no
Mhm.
and without giving it a
Yep.
shot.
Yeah.
And that's
That's-
why
That's
this
why
is important.
that's also why sometimes our discussions take so long, is because it's also trying to change each other's opinions about this with evidence.
Some of us like to
Yeah.
write novels. Do that.
Yes.
So, namely, burn.
Shut up. I mean,
Rebel.
it's not
Rebel,
like
yeah.
I spent like 4 or 5 hours on a post or anything. God,
It's okay.
it's not like
Burn.
I've been doing that all the time.
It
That-
just means you
that's-
care.
Yeah.
That's just par for the course, actually. I've
But I
been,
mean,
yeah,
I've been
there
doing
are-
that every single
Yeah.
season with DB, fucking Earth Defenders.
Then
There
your
are-
level of caring is pretty high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are novel length discussions in the staff form on
Oh,
Squee's
I've
site.
read them.
Yeah.
I've read
Yeah. I've been part of them.
Yeah, when I
Yeah.
first joined, they let me actually read the
Yeah.
DBZ League staff forum to see how things were
We're
run,
crazy.
and I was like, "Oh my fucking god,
Oh yeah.
what
Yeah.
am I
My
reading?"
personal favorite was the thread to induct me into the staff.
Yes,
Oh
Because
my-
I read that after. It was like 4 posts of, oh, hey, should we add this guy? You know what? Yeah, sure. And then the rest of it was like 12 or 13 pages, each 50 posts each, of the rules for recruiting staff members and
Yes.
what we should do and why we don't like this or we do like this.
Yep. Because
Yeah.
we were defining everything.
Yeah. Because that brought up a whole different discussion.
Yes.
That was great. It's like everybody was on board and then more
I
about
laughed.
a similar topic.
I
or
was
the
like, "Oh god."
or the
what am I in
discussion
for?
on defining the master lists.
Oh god,
Oh,
that was
don't
terrible.
even get me fucking
God.
started.
God,
on
that was bad. so
There
much
was
back-
there was a point in time
I
where
regret
I
reading
had
that.
to make sure every like 10 minutes that you guys were looking at the damn thread
Yeah. Because we were. There was,
on,
there was like
on Skype.
constant
Fucking this guy responded. I need your
Look.
input.
Oh, look at it.
Yep. There. Yeah. It's.
Kyle,
crazy.
get
Or-
off your ass and look at this.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Never.
That was like
Yeah.
what, 10 pages or something like that. It ended up being
Around there.
11 pages.
And
yeah. 11.
And a good majority of it was why certain characters should or why certain
should not.
characters should
Yep.
not.
Very
fit on
long
Master
explanations of
List.
why.
Yes.
Right, and that is always going to be an ongoing discussion.
Yep.
Like,
Yes.
like the master lists.
Yes.
Like something similarly came up recently with Cyborg Tau and Androids.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, especially with how we
That's
just,
into
especially with how androids are defined in the actual
Yep.
specials on the forums.
Yep.
Which is something
he
again
should
we'll have to.
he should technically be on there
Yeah,
because of
but-
how we worded it and how we
Yeah.
defined it.
Yeah, it was just a slight oversight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's a thing we shall talk about and do
Yeah,
Yeah.
For sure.
eventually.
like you said,
And
no concrete statements here.
Yes.
to be frank, there have been a few times in the
But
Skype chat
My
and
name's
Discord.
Kaio.
Shut up. In the Skype chat and the Discord server where I have personally been asked, hey, why doesn't X fit on this team? And then just Vietnam flashbacks of those threads pop
God,
up,
that
and I instantly go, I don't want to fucking talk about this.
That thread was insane.
Shut up.
God, that thread.
Let's not talk about
You
that.
know
You're
what?
never too young to have a
Don't bother
Vietnam
me with this
flashback.
crap. I don't want to. We ended up going with this, but why? I don't want.
Because fuck you, that's why.
Here's the here's the best one. Salsa.
Oh, Jesus
Oh,
fucking
God.
Christ. He should not be on Blades. No.
No.
But why not?
But-
He has an ultimate. It's an energy blade for one. So now
It
we're
had to
going
be-
to have to define blades are only sword weapons, and
Couldn't we-
because Cyborg Tao has a hidden sword,
But what about
Yes.
Chi-Chi?
Chi-Chi, yeah.
God. Will be
Kyle?
discussed. But
Shut
Yeah.
up.
yes. But yeah, that just the exact divisions of every team was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Earth
it
Defenders
was-
too. Dear God, Earth Defenders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had
was
to
a
put
week.
the limit in place for at the very end of the Cell Saga,
Cell.
Mhm.
because otherwise Earth Defenders could recruit around 90%
Everyone.
of the roster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like,
And
this is a
that-
huge list. This is a problem.
That seems a bit too much. I'm
It's the best.
sorry.
Tiny bit.
They are my
Because we're-
favorite team, but
yeah.
there should be a limit.
And then we're looking at, he computers connect to almost every Vegeta, almost like every version of Goku. Just like, okay, where do we stop? Where
Yeah.
do we stop?
And surprisingly, doing that for Naruto League was not that bad this
Well,
season.
That's because with that there was
Partly
a team that
due,
we
if I
had.
feel.
We had a team that literally had basically the same problem, but then we went, you know what? They only really use these
Fuck this
characters
team.
anyways, so let's just rebrand it to this, and then
Yeah,
it
I'm okay
shrinks
with
their
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, and it was fine. Went
Yeah.
from Leaf to Team Kakashi because they only really used those characters anyways, and everybody was
And-
fine.
We
And it still
still
gives
have
them a great roster.
Yeah.
Yeah. and we still have 5 hidden village teams
Yep.
because now we have sound.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Except for,
it's-
Well,
except for the,
even then-
their old name, but
Even then, all of the Team Minato, Team Guy, all of those still
Yep.
represent
Hidden
Team
Leaf.
the Hidden Leaf.
yeah.
So it's fine. You're not really
Yep.
overall detracting anything from
Right.
the overall theme. You're just splitting up the one theme of Team Hidden Leaf into several different teams, which we
Yep.
already pretty much had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
So
works better that way.
Yeah.
It
It's a
avoids
lot
the
more
list
fluid.
of. It avoids the, hey, this team can have 50 characters
Yeah.
problem.
yeah,
Yep.
would have been that
But-
way if we still hadn't Leaf.
Yeah. But,
But,
yeah, the storm's getting
and-
worse, so we should probably stop soon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we should stop in the next couple of minutes. Oh god, hiccups. Oh god.
Oh Jesus! Stop it now.
Okay, so
Quick, someone go scare burn.
no.
I'd rather
Please.
not shout in my mic right now.
Shout,
That'll ruin the
shout,
recording for
let
everyone.
it all out. All right. Is there anything else do you guys think we need to discuss, or can that wait until next week?
Probably wait.
Yeah. wait.
Can I plug
Uh,
again?
Go ahead and
Muhammad
plug.
Ali dead? I don't know.
Because I don't want to plug.
Go
during
ahead and
playoff.
plug. Just
Go-
hurry up.
go.
I gotta piss.
Okay.
Okay.
Naruto
Yeah.
League.
And I don't want to get shocked by lightning, so.
Naruto League is getting close to preseason now. Testing has opened up.
Yes, it is.
Off-season testing, you can test against other teams only during off-season. And you can disable tilts and grabs. Basically, what I want to say is if there are any teams you are considering joining, you feel like you have the time to do it, please consider doing that. Every team needs supporters. I don't care how many each team has. If you throw in a little bit of support, it can go a long way.
Join Team Sound. Everyone join
Don't-
Team Sound.
Don't join Taka. I already have too many supporters. I have one.
Yeah. One
I have one
supporter is
supporter.
a lot.
I want to be a solo guy. No, it's fine.
But yeah, so I don't have a concrete date for preseason to start, but I do want to announce that soon once that's figured out. Bern and I still have some things to go over with that.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes, because
So-
as it currently stands, I have to wake up at 7 in the morning to do the stream, and that doesn't sound very
after
appealing.
working,
Yeah, after working all
working all
night,
night.
going to bed at 3 in the morning, and then waking up 4 hours later.
Yeah.
Joy.
we're gonna see how that works.
That sounds
out.
like
Yeah, we'll
actual
see how
work.
that works.
That sounds like actual work at that point.
Yeah.
But as soon as it is figured out, I will let you all know.
Yes.
And we will get rolling on preseason as soon as
So in
possible.
other words, I should ping you both every day, going,
No.
yet?
No.
You know
Please.
yet?
Please no. I
It's
have
already
dealt
gonna
with
happen
that
enough.
already. Please don't. It gets old
No, but-
really
yeah.
quick.
I imagine.
But yeah, so that's basically what I want to say. I'm really excited for it to start. And I hope you
So
all
am
are
I.
too. So, yeah.
Because we
That's
can
basically
dick
the
around like this at the very end of the Zcast the
I know,
entire time.
and we can
you
do
know?
endcasts too.
Yeah,
So that's gonna be a
that's gonna
thing.
be a thing too.
Yeah.
All right.
I will say one more thing for those guys on Discord. It's a lot easier to try. If
So
one of
much
us
better.
I love it. But if one of us are online, don't be afraid to ping us for questions.
Yeah.
Just don't ping over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if we're sleeping or if
Because-
we're not at our computers.
Here's the thing. If I'm sleeping and I wake up, I look at my phone because I always do that, and I notice I have 10 pings. The forum is on fire, Squee is dead, and the league is burning to the ground. That's my impression of 10 pings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
if I find out it's just someone pinging you multiple times for different questions or the same question.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that being said, if you'd like to be in the Discord server, PM Burn about it.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, PM me for the next couple of days. I'm going to get a thread up, and I will just leave a link to the Discord server, and
Yes.
anybody can join. The only thing is, you will only be allowed into, because I made a text chat for every single team, Naruto League and DBZ League. You will only be allowed into the teams that you are currently on in the forums.
And of course,
And-
the general chats.
Yep.
Yes, the general chats and all of that. Now, here's the thing. The Discord chat has rules. It has practically the same exact rules as the forums, in that just don't be a dick to each other. There's people who are of younger ages, like 14 to 12, that I know of that are in the chats.
Yes.
So
Yep.
we don't allow any adult anything here.
So watch language as much as possible.
Yeah. I mean,
you can
language
Well,
is
you can
fine-ish.
Okay, just not excessive.
images
I'll
are
just
no
go
no.
post
Yeah,
forum.
images or
yeah.
links to that kind of thing
Links.
are a no-no and will get you banned from the...
Get the fuck
Actual-
out, 4chan.
Yes. It will
Yeah.
get you banned from the Discord server with no option of coming back.
And you don't want that because the rules in the Discord server are very similar to those of the ones in the forums. So that's not a good for
Yeah.
you.
So yeah, be as family friendly as possible, but
Mhm.
Just don't be a dick,
yeah.
essentially.
And please, while you're in the Discord chat, use a nickname that is very recognizable on the forums,
Yes, please.
Otherwise-
so
we
that
will
I
not
know who you are.
Yeah, it's helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, if I don't know who you are, then I won't give you permissions into other teams.
Yeah.
Because that would be spying, and we don't
Yes.
like that.
No,
Also, I
very much
want
Oh,
to,
we've had enough of that.
yes,
Yes.
I want to also point out the fact that the Discord server, if it comes into question of, oh, hey, this captain or this team isn't really active on the forums, we can look at the chat in the Discord server and see, oh, you guys are actually active here. And
Yep.
then, we can make assumptions. If we see no activity on the forums and no activity anywhere, we're going to assume the worst.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm just putting that out there. It's like a safety net.
that's as a warning. Just
Yeah.
try to be active if your role is important.
Yeah.
Obviously, don't accept responsibilities that you don't feel like you can manage. If you feel like you could at one point and now you can't, you need to let someone
Oh,
know.
yep.
Yes.
That goes for anything: testing, captaining, coaching, whatever.
Yeah.
Being
whatever,
a
yeah.
staff member,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Exactly.
I quit.
Fucking.
No,
I'm
can't
just
quit.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
You're not
Jesus.
allowed to. You can never quit.
No, I can
Never.
quit.
No, you can't. You're not allowed.
Don't. You're gonna force him to quit now. Don't do it. He's gonna
Anyway,
be
yeah.
like, "Fuck you. Fuck you. I'll
I'm
quit."
hovering over the button. I'm gonna do it. I'm
A
gonna...
giant red
Nah,
quit
anyways. I
But-
think that is it, right, guys?
One more thing about Discord too is if my mind is blanked. Oh yes, if you have members of your support team that are not on Discord, make sure you're relaying what you're talking about on the forums too.
Yes, so that they know as
Communication
well.
is key.
Yes, so don't exclude. Try not to exclude anyone from the
For
chat.
the
from what your
sake of your
discussions are.
supporters and your
Yes.
team.
Yes,
Just
Yeah.
common sense.
Yep.
So hey
So,
guys, can I
that's it.
close the thing? Can I end the
Yes.
recording? Fuck.
well,
Have
Kaio
fun.
needs to say something.
I said it.
yes, there you go.
He
did
said have
it.
by.
Fuck you guys.
Dude, relax. Jeez. Have a good night, fellas, and thank you for listening.
Bye.
Have
Bye.
bye.
Bye.